ਜੀ ਬਰਾੜ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਸਮਾਂ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ।
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਦੋਂ ਆਏ ਜੀ?
1972।
ਓਕੇ, ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਟਰਗਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ, ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਕੀ ਸੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ? ਕੀ ਕਦੀ ਐਗਰੀਕਲਚਰ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ 'ਚ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ?
Actually, I belong to a farming family.
ਜੀ।
I got a mechanical engineering from Guru Nanak Engineering College in 1968.
ਓਕੇ।
Then I graduated from Los Angeles University, Southern California, MSc from there.
Wonderful.
Then I migrated here,
Okay.
72.
So when you landed over here, what did you do? Like any new immigrant who comes over here has to face struggles. What was your struggle?
I started in a mill in BC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I was a student in California, I was going to the farm and watering the fields.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then when you landed over here, had you ever thought that one day you would start this kind of business, or it just happened?
No, naturally my inclination is towards agriculture.
Ji.
Because I belong to agriculture family, and also we had a small mill on the countryside when I was going to school. I established that in back home.
Ji.
So with my brothers, and brother used to run it, I used to buy the equipment.
Right.
And that's where it was in my mind, I should do something. But when in the beginning I came over here, find a job I was working with the Canada Packers, Swift. I was the chief engineer. Then I moved to Department of National Defense Air Force.
Okay.
And from there I retired. But on the side, this was my interest. And I see people have a difficulty finding a good product.
Right.
What we eat and what is here locally available.
Ji.
So that's where I got encouragement.
किस साल ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਇਸ?
I started fooling around in 1980s.
ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ।
I think actually 1981.
Right. Any challenges when you started it? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੋ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਤਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ, ਕੋਈ
Oh
ਤੁਸੀਂ
yeah,
ਫੇਸ
that was a challenge. But I keep on going. Keep on going. That I had a vision
Ji.
that I want to make this product, and that was challenge to myself, my education and background.
ਜੀ।
So I made that product and it worked.
ਰਾਈਟ। ਐਂਡ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਂ ਰੱਖਿਆ, ਇਹਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕੋਈ ਪਰਪਸ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ just chose this name?
When we chose the name, there was a lot of people were recommending me the religious name.
ਜੀ।
Firstly, I thought of Sher Atta Brar.
ਜੀ।
And then it also becomes oriented to one religion. If you go to religion, then it becomes also related to one religion.
Right.
So I don't want to. We don't have a universal name
Ji.
which can be recognized without even reading anything.
Right.
So we chose the Sher
Okay.
because it shows the strength and all.
ਜੀ। ਸੋ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਛੋਟੇ ਲੈਵਲ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੈਲੰਜਸ ਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਇਫ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਜਸਟ ਲੈਟ ਅਸ ਨੋ ਹਾਊ ਡਿਡ ਯੂ ਲਾਈਕ ਗੋ ਟੂ ਦ ਪੀਪਲ, ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਆਫਟਰ ਆਲ ਬੜੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੋਪੂਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਜੇ ਵੱਧ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ, ਇੰਨੀ ਕੋ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਐਸਟੈਬਲਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕੀਤੀ? ਕਿ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆਪ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਫਰਦਰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਨਵੋਲਵ ਕਰਕੇ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ?
No, everything I started at in Winnipeg, and we used to have a grocery store.
ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ।
And we used to sell through the grocery store to the people.
Ji.
And we were getting a feedback and positive and negative, and then we ultimately decided to leave the grocery store and go to the full-time milling.
Okay.
So that's the way I started.
एक
And when I
किस्म से-
started, it was just have a 8-inch stone mill. I'll show you that.
Okay.
How we started. Experimenting this thing, going to the fields. I travel a lot of states.
ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ।
Met a lot of equipment manufacturers and the processor developers and all those things.
ਜੀ।
You know. So ultimately, I have my own process,
Right.
and then I developed that one.
And after how many years were you able to establish yourself in this business?
90, I think after 16 years,
Okay.
I had a better feeling that, now I can go and expand. After 16 years, because we failed 2-3 times and all that, but every failure was actually not I can say it was a positive because it taught me a lot of things.
Right.
How the process should be.
जी।
The failure because of process. So you develop the process and then it's okay.
What is the company's mission?
To produce a good product for the health of the people, because they work hard for their money,
जी।
and I want to give them full reward to their money.
Right.
That's my, or basically, or we can say my philosophy is different this way.
जी
If you go to Gurdwara,
जी
okay, we have a langar. So what's the purpose of langar?
Right.
We want to get the happiness of the people.
जी
Now here, I call it pon and falling.
जी.
If you they give us you money,
Right.
you give them good product in return.
Right.
So it's also I think this is also a seva.
Absolutely.
If you do it justice, and it has to be reasonable.
Right.
Price has to be reasonable.
जी
Don't be arrogant and raise it too much if it works.
Right.
Go steady.
16 years is a long period. You struggled during that period, what you talked about. Was there any time in between when you thought, "Ke yaar, chhado, let's go to do something else"?
No, never. Never. My wife was discouraged many times,
जी
but I never, because I had a vision. It's my nature. If I start something, I keep on going, doesn't matter what happens. It's the same way in school.
Right.
You know. So where I started from the school, nobody from the family went to school before.
Right.
They
Right.
were all working, and then they gave me the money, and I worked. That's
And was faith also a major element which kept you inspiring to go forward?
Yes, you know your cultural background also helps you. Like if you read a lot of Sikh history, how it started, how they struggled against Mughals, and how they established the kingdom.
जी
Okay,
right.
what was it? Struggle, freedom struggle, you can say it.
जी
So the same way, your culture, your environment, your family background, they all contribute to your mind thinking.
right.
Yeah, it's not one thing.
Okay. Sade,
And
it's
teachers also.
right. It's instilled in us, in our cultural values and our religious information what we get. Seva di badi mahatta hai ye. So how are you giving back to the community also?
A community, I don't want to boast myself what I do. You know, I do whatsoever I can do, money-wise,
Right.
by hands, whatsoever.
Right.
That's the way I do it.
Today, what we are finding is that people who come over here wants to be instantly rich, and that is a reason that many of our youngsters are today diversing towards other wrong paths. What would be your recommendation to them? Because success comes by hard work. We have heard about it, but today the times are changing, and everybody wants instant success. What is your recommendation?
I say the best achievement a person has when you have a mental satisfaction.
जी
Okay, and if you have a better goal and good goal with नेक goal होवे,
जी
ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ achieve ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, not the money.
right
That gives you more happiness than as compared to the money,
जी
because money comes and goes.
right
If you have too much, what will happen? The kids won't work, and then money will go waste.
right
Make the kids work. You know.
जी
And I will advise: have a good life, have a good education, have a good vision.
right
And instead of just for money is not everything.
Right.
Money actually, instead of giving you happiness, I think gives you the what you call it, more dukh, taklif, sara kuch. It comes it with
Right.
the money.
future vision की थोड़ी future plans company ने की है कि नहीं?
Or to bring out more good products, okay, and expand and be more efficient,
right
and get into more high-tech equipment,
जी
so that we can produce efficiently.